Hi, I'm Deborah Diesen, and I'm so happy that the Pout-Pout Fish is the book of the week. Tune in to learn more about me, my writing process, and my favorite fish. The Pout-Pout Fish was inspired by a real-life pout. When my elder son, who's 23 now, was a toddler, he was having a really pouty day. And so I made a little pout at him, and it made him smile. So I pouted a little more, and he laughed, and he pouted back at me. And we got to pouting back and forth and laughing and having fun. I said to him, "We look like fish, like Pout-Pout fish." And as soon as I said that aloud, I thought, that's a good idea for a story. And so the next day, I started work on the story of the Pout-Pout fish. One of my favorite things to do is to take a walk. Very often, moving through space and time helps me feel a little better about things. Another thing I like to do is look around and see if there's a small thing I can do for someone else. Sometimes a small thing can make a big difference. That happens for me, but I can actually do that for others. And so to turn my own pout around, sometimes helping someone else can make that change. And that, I think, is one of the big ideas in the Pout-Pout Fish, is that sometimes our outlook and the way we look at the world can change how we experience it. And so when I feel a little like a Pout-Pout fish, that's one of the things that I try to do. When I write stories for the Pout-Pout Fish, I try to think of a lot of different kids who might be reading it. But the very first kid I think of is me, when I was a little kid. And I think about the things I went through and the things that were hard and the things that I didn't know then that I wish I had known then, and the things that I've learned about how to handle my feelings. All of our feelings are okay to have, but recognizing them, knowing what to call them, and then knowing what to do with them, that's the important part. And so in my stories, a lot of my stories talk about feelings, and that helps me understand them. And I hope that my understanding can help students as well. I've loved being a writer since I was in elementary school. Happily, when I started writing, my teachers and my school librarian and my parents encouraged my writing. And I felt like a real writer because of it. And I've carried the confidence about that with me ever since. So those little moments where you listen to someone's encouragement and allow yourself to believe in it can last a whole lifetime. I hope that students take away from the story of the Pout-Pout Fish and the other books in the series that we have some capacity from inside to view ourselves and our world in a new way. A little thing can make a big difference for someone else. Mr. Fish's outlook was changed by Miss Shimmer. And we can all do small things, whether it's a smile or sharing something or just saying hello, that can change somebody's day entirely and maybe help them with their own experience. For me as an author, what's most important to me is not that you like my book, it's that you love books and that you explore lots of them. Every book is a new adventure. And if you keep looking at books and exploring books and sharing books, eventually you'll find one that seems like it was written just for you. I'm a writer, and I've been a writer for a long time, but I'm not the only writer here, because all of you are writers too. You have stories inside you that only you can tell. You can write them down and share them with the world. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that you enjoy reading the Pout-Pout Fish as much as I enjoyed writing it.